Hey everybody, I am Liz Larson with Cognomovement Systems. And Bill McKenna, who is the founder of Cognomovement, sent me a video, I think it was yesterday, and it was from Dr. Andrew Huberman, who has a big podcast. And he talks about all kinds of things, neuroscience and health. And it really, I found it very interesting. It impacted me because many of the things he's talking about, we're already doing with Cognomovement. So I wanted to share some of those with you. If you follow Cognomovement, some of this is going to be really, really familiar. If not, it might be new and you can actually take some of it and start using it. So, as it turns out, when you do things to improve your vision, especially the things I'm going to show you, you actually improve your brain activity as well. And who doesn't want that? The third thing that can happen is you can start to look younger as well. I mean, what a trifecta, right? Who doesn't want this? So I'll explain to you why this is happening. Several reasons. One is that as we get older, we actually lose our vision mainly because we don't use our eyes in the same way we did as kids. If you look at a little kid, they're just looking around everywhere. Their eyes are googly in their head. They're exploring the world and trying to take in everything they can. As we get older, the brain actually starts to get less interested. It thinks it knows what's there. So most of what we're seeing is what we expect to see already there. For this reason, there's a lot that we miss as we get older, and our peripheral vision starts to get smaller and smaller. We actually literally start to move our eyes less. When was the last time you actually put your eyes all the way over to try to look at your ear, or your own eyebrows, or your own chin? I'm going to guess probably not since you were a kid. With Cognomovement, we're doing this constantly to access different files of the brain. But what happens is that your vision actually starts to improve. You now have access to your periphery again. Your brain stops making it up and you're actually seeing it again, which very interestingly allows you to also begin to see new perspectives. Have you ever heard where old people are setting their ways, like you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Why? One big reason is because we're not moving our eyes. We don't see perspective, so we don't see perspective, literally and figuratively. So when we start to move our eyes in these extreme positions again, we re-access those parts of the brain. That's one very basic, simple thing that we're doing. We use a Cogno ball. So we're also immediately through the eyes activating the left part of the brain that's interested in complex symbol, that's what these are, and color. The other piece is the 3D and the touch accesses the right side of the brain. So we're immediately getting both of those interested, and we start to move them with our eyes. All the way left, all the way up, all the way down, all the way right, all the way up, all the way down. Now, we are doing this to expand perspective, but we're doing it more to access old and new files in the brain. So you see why I said that you improve your vision, but you're also making yourself smarter. You're improving your brain. Your IQ really goes up. Now, we've had this tested in a lab, and we know that when we do this work, the brain actually calms and becomes incredibly more efficient. So the person using it can make decisions faster and easier while utilizing less energy. Okay, so I also said that sometimes a person starts to look younger. In fact, most of the time, The reason is that we start to use muscles around our eyes that we haven't used in a long time. Stretch your eyes way up like you're looking at your eyebrows. One, you're automatically accessing your ideas and inspiration, that part of your brain. But two, feel the stretch. Move your eyes left and right and feel the stretch. Those are the muscles in and around your eyes that haven't been worked in a while. And it's like any other muscle, they start to get saggy. These are also the muscles that help your eyes to focus. Did you know that your muscles actually help your eyes focus? They do. So the more these muscles are stretched and strengthened, the more they tighten around the eyes and you actually start to look younger and you're able to see better. Now, one of the things that Dr. Huberman talked about in the video, I put it in the link below, is that you need to be able to vary up the distance that you're seeing. So in the years where we've had computers, we're really looking at one distance at the computer for many, many hours a day, or your phone is the same thing. The eyes need to be able to move and flux. So there's an interesting thing that we do in Cognomovement. We walk a figure 8 on the floor. And when we do that, we're pushing information left and right, but we're also moving eye position. Now we're moving the eye position at a distance, low, about 5-6 feet ahead of us, straight forward. So we're reaching out, looking into the space around us, and up. So these are much, much greater distances. As it turns out, like Dr. Huberman explained, this gives the eyes a rest, allows them to refocus and to utilize this distance sight. So not only that, but when you look down, you're connecting with the physical body and its sensation at a distance, at right here, straight ahead, at neutral. Everything flattens out and becomes neutral. Eyes up, reaccessing ideas and inspiration. So I know that this may seem complicated if you're not familiar, but we are constantly, with the Cognomovement system, strengthening the connections in the brain, changing the wiring in the body so you're no longer on autopilot. We didn't even talk about that. We're talking about the eyes here. Improving the vision through reaccessing areas of our vision that we've just stopped using. Strengthening the muscles. And then accessing parts of the brain we're not using, moving information left and right across the brain, and making those muscles stronger. So I thought you guys would be interested in this, to know that if you're using Cognomovement daily, you're already doing these things, but you might be able to do it more purposefully to improve your vision, improve the muscles around your eyes, and make yourself smarter. You can do this in just, 1, 3, 5 minutes a day if you're doing it for that purpose. But the other thing that you'll find is that you're really refreshed in your brain as well. You have new ideas. You have a new way of looking at things, literally and figuratively. You're open to new perspectives around you. It's like your brain gets pressure washed every time you do this. Your vision improves, and really, ultimately, your mood and your life improves because you're changing the way things are working between your brain and your body. Okay, so check out Dr. Andrew Huberman's video, his podcast on vision. I think you guys will find this super interesting, and we'll see you guys all again really soon. If you're new to Cognomovement, please come to cognomovement.com and look into this amazing method for changing your life, your body, your finances. Literally everything can be changed through a neurological pattern in your body. If you want to learn about how it can change your consciousness, go to cognomovement.com/Gaia, Gaia, cognomovement.com/Gaia, for a full hour video on the levels of consciousness and how you can change your life by increasing your awareness. All right, everybody, I'm Liz Larson with Cognomovement. Reach out to me. Let me know if you've improved your vision or if you have any questions for us. Talk to you soon.